Strange. That's crazy you got a notification. You were so quick. I thought I was gonna like need to post this in Discord. Oh, the thumbnail is such clickbait. I didn't set that thumbnail, it just auto did the banner for my channel. That's so funny. Oops. YouTube stream. Trying out the YouTube streaming. Dude, it's already so many more people in chat than normal. Oh, what's up, Preston? And the TX and Naiden. John Dave Spaghetti. F. Cider. Gabriel. Yeah, I'm not doing a big multi-blind right now. But, get clickbaited, I guess. I did not mean to do that. It was just automatically that way. What's up, Timofey? Hayden, Fanticious. Yeah, I'm trying YouTube streaming. Honestly, mainly because, I mean, as much as I appreciate my loyal Twitch watchers, because there's definitely a lot of those. Twitch cubing is like dead. It is so dead, and I just wanted to see how YouTube goes. How are you supposed to get the GTS 1 points? Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of things about Twitch that I would like that YouTube just doesn't have. So I might get around to like doing multi-streaming, like both YouTube and Twitch. What's up, Pomnishrugs? How do you live without reminding me to drink water? If you want, you can just type reminding you to drink water. It's gonna go big now that I'm on YouTube. That'd be cool. It's just funny, like I streamed on YouTube before I ever streamed on Twitch, and I feel like my viewer count was like, this was like in 2019, it was like 3 times what my Twitch count is now on average, like 40, 50 people watching. And on Twitch it's like 10, maybe less. You've been trying to save 50k GTS ones. Well, I'll probably do multi-streaming. I'll just have to figure that out at some point. Apparently that's a good thing to do, but I just need to do more research. What's up, Molly? Oh, Molly. Alright, warming up. First handful of solves are going to be slow because my hands are cold. What do I average on FTO? I was averaging like 22. I was like nearing 21 global, and then I stopped practicing for a while, and now I'm probably like 23, 24. But I was thinking about maybe doing some FTO on the stream if I get tired of blind. Cubes are you gonna do in multi-blind in your next comp with it? I don't don't know, my last weekend where I had multi-blind was just like unexpectedly so bad when practicing leading up was like pretty good. So that makes me hesitate to do like more than 64, but I want to do 66 at least. But yeah, I guess it just depends how practice is leading up to the next comp. But that's like a month away. I've been having very scattered rare multi-blind officially lately. One thing is my username on Twitch is different, so I can be less known to Grandma until I say my name. What's up, Jellyfish? Promex. Wow, I know you're Jellyfish because of your picture. That's funny. This is like definitely a DNF. Wow, I actually solved corners. I didn't expect that. $69 when? I don't think I'm going to be trying 69 officially until I get 60 points. Or at least 60 points. That was a really nice scramble. That should have been faster. I did an extra calm. I think it was 9 to 8. No. Oh, that was just 9. Yeah, I didn't float. That would need high accuracy if you're only doing 64 cubes. Well, good thing I am capable of doing high accuracy. Damn it. Weird DNF. First stream on YouTube of the decade? Yeah, I haven't streamed on YouTube for a really long time. I used to stream, I started out streaming on YouTube before Twitch. Then I switched to Twitch because people advised me to do that. Twitch was, or cubing was blowing up on Twitch for a while, like over COVID specifically, but then pretty much like, most people just kind of stopped. There's still some holding it down, but I think at this point it might just be better to start streaming on YouTube, at least like multi-streaming both. So BTKT. Bet kit is my letter pair words for that. How much longer do you need to hold multi-world record to surpass Marcin? Like literally a week, I think, or like 2 weeks. Oh, it's like two, maybe 3 weeks. I checked that recently, and I didn't realize how close it was. I think it's like January 9th or February 19th. I will have held multi-world record longer than Moscow. TCT. QB on Twitch probably started dying when comps came back. Something like that. Any plans on 10 blind? Yeah, I want to do that eventually still. I tried it I did like, I don't know, 10 attempts or something on stream on Twitch like 2 months ago or something. I also had like a period of like a month or two where I was doing attempts of it on Twitch in like 2021, I think, or 2021. My attempts nowadays are like sub one hour, but yeah, it's hard to motivate myself to do it. But now's a good time, kind of, because I don't have multi-blind for like a month officially. But it kind of requires like a serious de-rust of tracing big cube obliques and stuff. First Mascow multi-world record was 2012 or something, yep. And then he lost it in 2018. And I got it 2019. That's 2025. Do you think multi-blind world record will be beaten this year? Probably. It's funny because it's possible that it doesn't, but it really ought to be. Just given me and Ro like doing a bunch of attempts. I feel like it should have been beat like last year. I'm shocked that it wasn't beaten like years ago, honestly. I expected Ro to beat it like after COVID, but competing is hard. Do I think there will be a Twitch cubing blow up again during the bird flu pandemic? Yeah, let's all hope for the bird flu pandemic so that cubing will blow up on Twitch. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I don't say scube, I say squub. I've heard this before. I just like did a bunch of solves and learned intermediate. That's pretty much it. What? Dude, come on. I did an extra comm and missed a move, I guess. Yeah, people have talked about that. If Ro gets world record, it's probably like the biggest gap between two world records. Like someone having two world records. Wow, it just popped. Well, I put it back right, but I think I did an inverse comm. I promise this will make sense when I meet you at Worlds. Can you say... I will not say that, just in case it's something weird. Hardest piece type to learn 3-style 4. Also play Sticker Brush Symphony. It'll probably come on at some point. Piece type to learn 3-style 4. Hardest is probably... I don't know. Wings? Wings are just like annoying. I don't know if I would even say it's hard. It's just like kind of sucks. Like algs kind of suck. And to have like fast algs, you have to like do really weird stuff. My new main is the Ball Core Ars 3MV5, which I never actually had any of them until very recently. Corners are hardest and wings are most unholy to learn. I learned corners 3-style first, and I thought edges were harder than corners, but I realized like a while later that I was in the minority with that opinion somehow. I definitely just skipped an alg. That's a success, and it's going to be like a 33.23. I like in my head while I'm doing 3 blind, like guessing the time. Sometimes I get really close. Oh, I can just call you Jellyfish, sure. Corners are hardest. Oh yeah, I read that already. For wings with F or B interchange, you do different algs for 5 blind. I literally never do F and B slice algs, if that's what you're asking. Like, not even 4 blind. I just don't find it worth it. New 3 blind regs, like the logo thing. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think I would probably prefer it doesn't exist, but like I do see the benefit of like more people doing blind. I'm skeptical that actually like stops people from ever like doing blind. Like seriously, like really someone's just because they can't take a logo off of 1 cube, like they're not going to do 3 blind ever in the rest of their life. Like that's like the only argument that I hear, and I just don't really buy it. Like, it is nice that I get to use this cube, which is like the best version of this cube for 3 blind now, but like I was doing fine without it. How long it take to win 3 style for every piece type, including obliques? I don't know, like a year. Which cube? Are you asking me like what cube I'm using? It's Bulk Core R3 and P5. Good solve. My solves are mesmerizing? Thanks. In what way? Just like the turning style? Corner floats, extremely rare. Ironic cubing experience. Not having pauses. Yeah, that's like what, 8 years of, almost 9 years of blind experience for you. Wow, I can't believe I got that. That was a crazy solution. Like, if I was like huge brain, I would have done that fast. I definitely did like the optimal solution, but oh my god, I hate when StackMat does that. Well, it entered my time twice in the middle of me reading a scramble, and so it changed the scramble. I love StackMat. This is like a theme of my streams, is just like saying how much I love StackMat. It's the best company, and I love being beholden to it by no choice of my own. Just because I want to practice with the thing that is used officially. So, edges on this solve was crazy. Let me see really quick. So here. Wow, that was lucky. And then your buffer's flipped, and I just decided to float because I saw there was a flip right here too. And then that UB float, and then that's flipped, and then I just kind of know after that doing one more float is going to leave me with a 4 flip, and it's actually a not bad case. So it's two algs from FR. Oops. And then you have that 4 flip case. So that kind of saves like 2 or 1.5 algs. I like solutions like that, but it's really hard to do fast, like without pausing. Yeah, stack mats are very annoying. What's your favorite Indian song? What? That was such a confusing comment. Yeah, I'm constantly hoping for the WCA to stop being reliant on stack mat. I realized that like right after I stopped the timer that I recalled 1 letter wrong. The cube is a ball core RS3MV5. Wonder if I can like put a pinned message. Can I pin this? Yeah. Damn it, dude. I messed up like the very end of an LTCT. What am I doing? Oh. That case. Yeah, it's that. The thing is, do X centers and plus centers and X centers really count as 880? Comp counting gets difficult to define at a certain point. Yeah. When people ask me how many algs I know, there's just like no way for me to answer them, because it's like, am I supposed to count a separate 440 for every like set of obliques I've ever done on like 7x7, 8x8, 9x9? There's like 20 types of obliques, even though they're all like kind of the same alg, but technically not. What do you think should be used instead of stack mat then? I mean, like, pretty much anything else. I just like, I know there's like arguments that like the WCA needs to like vet the company's timer, but like stack mat is like, to act like stack mat is like good. It's so weird. There's like obvious issues with it. It's so weird to me that they still use it. Like, people have found like statistical anomalies with stack mat that it like produces, except that's like on an older gen, but still, that it like produces more multiples of like 0.4 milliseconds or something, right? I don't know if I'm remembering that right. And then like, who saw that thing that Lou Garrett posted with his 7x7 solve recently? Oh my god. The song's called Jungle Mine. I don't recognize this song, so I'm guessing it's from like DKC Returns or something. Or it's like a remix of like an old Donkey Kong Country song. If I answer the question while only counting 440 obliques once, and then counting 440 X centers, 440 plus centers, still it'd be really hard to answer, because, I mean, just counting how many different comms I know, like, do I count all the different kinds of, like, all the different solutions I know for the same case, too? Like, that's, like, almost impossible for me to count, because, like, hundreds of cases I've switched algs for multiple times. So it's like, I know multiple algs for every case, pretty much. Or I could figure out multiple algs for every case. So it's like, it's still like an impossible question to answer. Gen 2 don't time to 1 out of 100th. Oh, well, Gen 2 is like non-existent anymore. What's up, Alec? Assume 1 comm per case. Well, then it's 818 plus 440 plus 440 plus 440 plus, like, what is wings? Like 500 something? I know, like, I definitely know, like, at least 100 3-blind parity algs, and then I also know 252 LTCT algs, and then there's like 20 something 2 flips, 20 something 2 twists, there's 3 twists too. I don't know how many of those there are. And I don't know if they should be counted as algs because it's just 2 comms. And that's just blind. I don't know T2C. Oh, I also know a lot of 2E2E. So that's like 40 or something at least. And yeah, floating, I know that's like 2,000 something. I know full floating. What got you trying Balcor V5? I won a bunch of... I like keep winning gift cards to Speedcube Shop because nobody in SoCal like takes blind seriously, so I just farm first places at every single, well, like pretty much every single California comp with blind. And last weekend, or not last weekend, 2 weekends ago, I got like 7 first places. So I got like 70. I got 7 first places and then like a third in 6x6, so I got a lot of money to Speedcube Shop, and I just like don't know what to buy anymore because I don't really need any of the other new shit that comes out, so I just keep getting Maglev R3 and V5s, but then I was like, might as well try the Balcor because I never got it, and now I can actually use it for blind. Guess on a pair. Can I buy you a GAN 5? I used up all my gift cards, sorry. I think if I have another like big round of gift cards that I get, I'll probably just like do a giveaway because I do not need more 3x3s. It's like getting ridiculous. I'd maybe get like, no, but I can't even, I was about to say I would get like one of the like top tier Ouchwang V6s, but I can't use it for 5-blind, so it's stupid. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Mechanical twist. I didn't even feel like I mechanical twisted either. It's my one issue with this cube. They're just like all V5s. I like need them kind of loose because that's just how I like them, but then they mechanical twist. You can take some of the 3x3s off my hands. The thing is, they're still useful for when I do like I'll do 350 multi-blind at some point. And it will be very nice to have all these cubes for that, but yeah, it still stands that it's hard to deal with all these 3x3s. Like I have like multiple boxes full of 3x3s that just like go untouched until I do that shit. Damn it, dude. I had to retrace edges. I like tried to go too fast, I think, and I traced the wrong side of an edge and then realized it because I didn't get the right side of my buffer, and then I traced too fast to make up for it again and forgot part and guessed wrong. It's a lot of DNFs in a row. Fire Donkey Kong Country music? Hell yeah. Some of my favorite games. I have a Super Nintendo right here. I'll probably start streaming again, streaming speedruns again sometime soon. Oh, Aochuang V6 does blank center caps now? That's tempting, then. 4x4 and 5x5 blind mains. I use the Volk 5 for 5x5 and Steven for 4x4. 5 DNFs in a row is a lot for me, yeah. Oops. Huh. I made a tracing mistake during edges. And I forgot about how AUF works on a parody alg that I did. Aochuang doesn't have the blank center caps? RIP. Dude, forgot one pair. It's so hard for me to focus on Memo for some reason when I'm streaming. I've been pausing so much. Wonder if you message Moyu if they'd give you one? Maybe. I feel like they give very little fucks about blinders. Okay, that was good. Finally, dude, that was a ridiculous DNF streak. And there was a mechanical twist in there, to be fair. But that was, I think 10 floated to 8, and I had a RFD float and an FR float. How can one message Moyu? Yeah, socials, probably. They probably answer. That's how I actually originally got sponsored GTSs from them. Could borrow a centerpiece. From what though? Like, It has to be a UV blank white cap, so. That was pretty cringe turning. Oh, 4 blind, you mean? Nice. I think I did 3 floats on that solve. It was 2 UB comms, I think two UF comms, 2 UB comms, and an FR comm, and then a UBR float as well, so that was 11 to 8. Would the centerpiece have to be from an Ausu V7? As long as it, I mean, it has to be identical, pretty much, right? So, if it's identical, then it works, but I don't know if you could find something that's identical and, like, actually fits. What's up, Charlie? Wow, I totally guessed on a corner pair and I got it right. I was pretty certain I was guessing wrong. Try getting 16. That's that would be good, but I can't just do it on command. I probably average like mid-18 when I'm warmed up, and usually when I'm not streaming just makes me worse for some reason. I think I'm like too much of my like mental space used to reading chat and like having conversations. But yeah, if I get an 8 Alger, probably 16, hopefully. So funny that I had like a 8 DNF streak and now I've got 7 in a row. Like what? 7 DNF streak and now I've got 7 in a row. Well, this is good AO12 pace. Got any comps with multi coming soon? I have like a month until my next one, and it's just one attempt, and I have to drive like 8 hours to get there. Pretty cool. There's been like really slim pickings for multi for me lately. 2 weeks ago I had 2 comps in one weekend that I had to drive 8 hours for, and like 16 hours of driving in 48 hours, and I did horrible on all of it, unfortunately. Yeah, unless I want to like spend like over $500 to like fly to like halfway across the country at least, I'm like not gonna get any multi anytime soon. Kind of unfortunate. Let's go. Well, it's 10 to 9. And I tracked corner buffer orientation to find a float. Sup, NMC? Thank you. Good luck learning blind. Let me know if you have any questions that I can help with on stream. Organizing your own comp gets you more multi-blind? Yeah, I've done that. That's like, I think in the last 6 months I've had like 3 multi-comps, and one of them I organized myself. He said driving screws with him on his attempts. That's interesting. I have to drive like really far for a majority of my attempts because there's rarely multi-blind in Southern California, so I very often have to drive to like San Francisco Bay Area to have official multi, and it's like an 8-hour drive. So yeah, that's what I did last time I had multi. It's possible that messed with me because it was like that doesn't normally mess with me, I don't think, but like maybe now it does, because my practice leading up to those comps was like good and I was expecting good results. And I didn't even like feel like nervous, and I just like couldn't make memo stick. It was bizarre. Faster. Took like way too long to figure out a float. Good success streak. Wonder if the driving also has to do with his work hours? Maybe. It probably varies, but I know that he's told me that like the cubicle will let him like get a day off for comps. I don't know if they always do that, but he's told me that. Yeah, but yeah, that can definitely sound taxing. That was 11 to 10. 1867 mean of 10 is pretty sick. Sticker brush Symphony's on. I'm not listening to music, but I just have it for you guys. Poggers, though. Ro's employer would have to be the most understanding. Yeah, I think him and Phil are like good friends, so it definitely helps. Phil is very supportive, I think. Damn it, dude. The streak. I choked. Classic choke. I'll get the AO12. Trust. A very clutch. 1868 AO12. That's good. That was 11 to 9 with a UFL float and a LTCT. And it was a really nice LTCT. It was this case. That. Which is like, in my opinion, one of the most advantageous LTCTs you can learn, because there's like no other nice way to do this case if you just do like a common parity. UFR, BUR, or BUL, UFR, BUL, and then that twist clockwise. And it's just 12 moves. Extremely nice case. Thanks, BTKT. Can I roll? Unlikely. I have to roll 17. Dude, I said the wrong letter in my head for the second edge piece, and I realized it was wrong because I visual memoed like a 2e2e at the end of edges, and it included the second letter that I memoed, and I was like, so that has to be wrong. So I just guessed that it was like a mirrored oopsie daisy. How much does floating corners save roughly? Like how often? It's like 1 in 4, I think. What's up, Theodore? Welcome. Good morning. What time is it there? It's 6:09 where I am. PM. Broke into a flip wrong, and I just like crumbled trying to figure out how to backtrack and fix it. 9:08 in Singapore. Yeah. Time zones do exist. True, this is true. Such a ridiculously bad scramble. And I think I missed 2 float opportunities. Americans think it is Friday. We think it's Friday. What's my occupation? I think I'm gonna keep that private. 'Dude. I was so sure that was wrong. So weird. My first inclination was the thing that I ended up guessing, but I was so sure it was wrong, which is why I paused. 11 and 2 extra. Well, the success streak is still going, but the solves have completely fallen apart. Does this mean it's something bad? No. What is floating? It's when you, instead of cycle breaking, you start doing algs from a different buffer. And if you don't do blind, that explanation is not going to make any sense to you, unfortunately. Started doing a floating parity alg, or like I knew the alg that I needed to do, but then I like started having like a muscle memory brain fart, and I started doing a different alg, and then I tried to backtrack and messed up. What do you think is the most worthwhile piece type to float? UB. Floating edges happens like significantly more often than floating corners, so seems that U-center floating saves a lot. Does it? I mean, I guess on average, yeah, you do float often. But, yeah, I haven't looked into floating centers at all yet. Do I think Orozco is worth it for corners for someone who wants to get sub 1 3 blind? I don't really know because I never learned it, but I think the general opinion is that like if you think you might struggle to learn full 3 style, just like motivation wise, then that's when a Orozco is useful, because a Orozco is like it's like a kind of a training wheels into 3 style, when you could just like go for it and learn 3 style. No training wheels, and it would be like probably faster as long as you didn't like lose motivation because of it being difficult or whatever. Stanley said for 4 blind it saves 1.5 algs in one of his example solve videos. Damn, like on average, that's pretty cool. Almost popped right there. I like feel the piece grinding and almost getting out of its spot. I have a second kid on the way, so I won't have time to learn 3 style. Oh. Understandable. Well, congrats on the kid. Would like to have the correct buffer if I want to learn it later. Well, yeah, that sounds like a good use case for a Orozco then. Which piece type do you recommend learning first when learning 3 style? I learned corners first, but I've heard most people find edges easier, so I would say edges just because most likely you will find it easiest. But the true based correct answer is centers, because center 3 style is super simple and easy. But most people won't do that. Oh my god. Twisted corner. I had 2 mechanical twists. That was not me DNFing for memo. I did 2 mechanical twists and it gave me a solvable 2 twist. That's funny. Oh, I forgot to DNF that. What? Oh. I mistraced edges like 3 times. Lock in, we need that 16. It is kind of crazy this many solves in that I haven't gotten sub 17 yet. And I've gotten like a bunch of 17s too. I broke into a flip wrong. Alright. I don't think I've gotten like an 18 or like a good scramble, an 8 alger. I've gotten like some floated to 8, but hard ones. Started learning center 3 style recently first. Based. I know I don't need to hear this, but there's my strategy when learning specific piece type. Oh, maybe that'll be helpful for other people in the chat. Alright, I'm rushing. I'm gonna get a 16. I told you. That was 9. That was a really good solve for 9 algs. There you go. That was a good TPS. Yeah, that was 9. Okay. That was 10 floated to 9. Letter set relays are good. So letter set. Oh. My opinion on that strategy. Scramble the cube, solve only that piece type, then when I'm done, solve a different aspect of the cube which scrambles the original piece type in the process. It's kind of confusing. Solve only, scramble it, solve only that piece type. Then when you're done, solve a different aspect of the cube which scrambles the original piece type. So what, like, scramble a 3x3, solve corners, and then, like, solve F2L or something, and then solve corners again? Is that what you mean? It's, seems like kind of a convoluted way of doing it, to be honest. You could just use, like, corners-only scrambles or something. Joke. That was 11 to 10. Could have been good, but I choked. What's up, Theo? Welcome. How long do you remember multi-memo after you finish the attempt? It's kind of a hard question to answer because I deliberately avoid thinking about it for like days because I don't want it to stick longer because that's really annoying when that happens. But like I've had times where I do like a 1 hour multi-attempt and then I do an attempt on that same memory palace like 5 days later and I still remember bits and pieces of it, which is really annoying. Thanks for the good luck, Iker. One wrong pair. Huge W for using Skyrim as rooms. Can I elaborate? I actually only use Skyrim for rooms. Well, I have one Skyrim palace, and it's like 40 rooms, and I only use it for Big Blind. I mean, I have used it for multi-blind, but basically only when I'm like really strapped for rooms, like when I'm doing a 300 multi-blind. But I use... I think it starts in... I haven't played the game in a really long time, so I might forget some city names, but it starts in Riften, like the entrance gate in Riften, and then it's like behind a house right next to that, and then like the bridge leading to the inn, and then it's the inn. These are just like my loci in order, and then it's like the first stall at like the little market square, and then like the middle of the market square, and then like the smithy, and then like the orphanage. I used to play so much Skyrim, but yeah, stuff like that. Sounds like you need more memory palaces. I don't know about that. I mean, I have 5. I have 4 that I use for multi-blind, 4 with 72 rooms each. But yeah, I use Riften, and then Winterhold? No. What is the first city you go to besides like the one right after, like the really small little village? The first city that has like a jarl. I forget what that one's called. Whiterun. Yeah. So I use Riften and then Whiterun, and then I think it's Winterhold, which is the one that has like, there's like a murder investigation you have to do with like Calixto or whatever, that guy with the weird shop, and that's where like Ulfric lives. He's the Jarl. Windhelm. Okay, Winterhold is where the Mages College is. So okay, so it's Riften, Whiterun, Windhelm, and then Winterhold. Let me read this message from Squid, or Jellyfish Squid. For example, if you're practicing plus centers, when you're done, scramble to X centers. Don't focus on the plus centers in the process and rinse and repeat. If I want to practice centers only, I just... So like on 4x4, I will just get a 4x4 scramble, and then I will start the scramble at the first wide move, and then do the whole scramble, solve corners, and then I will do a corners only, or do a centers only solve. And then if I solved it, then I'll just rinse and repeat. And solving corners just serves the purpose of like knowing if you missed a move anywhere, because you can make a mistake and solve corners, or solve centers, and so you like wouldn't know it. It's a rare occurrence, but like it's possible. Yeah. And that just seems simple enough. Are memory palaces for 4-blind worth it? Because I feel like it's small enough to get away without it. I like using memory palaces for it, and I don't see why you wouldn't. don't see any downside, really. Sounds like I don't remember my memory palace that well. I just don't remember the names of the places. That's not like part of how I use it. I don't think about like the names of the places when I use it. When you do a big blind solve, you go to different rooms after? Yeah. I just like go through that whole palace like 4 rooms at a time for 5 blind. What is this, 2017? Yeah, it's like 2019. What's up, James? Started the timer. Yeah, the names are not very useful. A weird floating parody. This one. UFUR, UBR, BDL. Let me check the song name. This is the song from what's it called? Web Woods. I'm not sure if that's called Forced Interlude. I doubt it, actually. I think it's just called Web Woods. I don't know. Oh, it is Forced Interlude. No, you're right. Forced Interlude. Yeah, this is a banger, definitely. Can't pretend like that 1601 never happened. I don't think I was. Do I use T2C in multi-blind? No, I haven't learned T2C at all. I might learn it eventually, but it's kind of low on my list of priorities. Do you know what Memory Palace's other top multi-blind solvers are using? I know that Roe started out only with video game palaces, but now he's using mostly... He has like at least 5 memory palaces, I think. And I think he was using video game palaces for a long time, but then he started like not liking them or something, and now he uses like newer like real place, but I don't know any details really about him. But I don't really know anybody else's memory palaces either. Do I recommend learning 3-style and letter sets, or just solving very slowly and learning as cases come up? Learning as cases come up is not a great way of doing it, because that will guarantee that you like get a lot of practice with some cases, and like sometimes even like 0 practice with other cases. I think the best way to do it is using like a trainer like this. blindtrainer.com. Oh, this is a banger too. This is DKC1. It's like the Snowbound Land or whatever. Oh, dude, such a confusing scramble. Rip. What's up, Shiloh? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like Anki, but I've never actually used it, so I just can't really give my endorsement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. can't rage quit bad scrambles and multi-blind. I know. Inky mentioned, yeah, James has entered the chat. Aw, come on. Am I gonna do the Vegas cubing cups? I'm not sure if I've seen those, but if there's no multi-blind, probably not gonna go to Vegas for it. Nice. That was 10 to 9 with 5 UB Algs. That's cool. That was 11 to 9. How far is Vegas from San Diego? I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour drive last time I went each way. 4 or 5 hours each way. Traffic can make it significantly worse though. If it's like no traffic at all, it's like 4 hours. If it's a lot of traffic, it'd be like 6. It is kind of close, yeah. It's closer than like San Francisco, which I do that drive like pretty often. Two extra comms and in pause. I think I did 3 floats on that. It was 1 UF alg, 1 UB alg, 2 UR algs, 3 UFR algs, and then FDL floating parity. And I did 2 extra UFR comms and pause. How do I deal with UBL DBL twist? I just have like a 2 comm cancel thing that I do. You didn't realize it's closer than San Francisco? Yeah, closer to like LA and San Diego for sure, yeah. 4 hours isn't that bad, but definitely not going to go if it's just like sided events, because I just don't care enough. Because that would mean I have to go there the day before, get a hotel. It still costs like a ton of money, and I'm just like, for sided events, I'm just like, it's not worth it. Will be better when the Bright Line train is finished? I haven't even heard of that. Is that a train going to Vegas? That's cool. Gurgam. I like that new spelling of my name, Gurgam. It's like Gragsim and Gaharam. What's the bare minimum learning you can get away with in order to achieve sub 20 in your opinion? Like global, sub 20 global, 3 style. I don't know. You could probably, if you are like extremely sick TPS, you could maybe get away with like advanced M2 and 3 style corners. But you'd have to be like a Giga Chad. High speed rail from LA to Vegas? Oh, from LA, okay. 2 hours? That sounds fun. Is it gonna be underground? Do you know? So it's a lot of desert. I fixed the mechanical twist correctly, but forgot corners. Sub 20 with M2 3 style. Yeah, I mean people get mid 20s with that. I mean with M2 and OP. Like literally, I think doesn't Luke use M2 OP and he has like a 25 or something? Above ground in the median of the highway. Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. To see like a high-speed train go past you on the highway is gonna be wild. I wonder how loud it will be. Locked up in the middle of an alg that's like pure muscle memory. It was like one of the weird U-perm cancel things. That alg. Luke has 26, but he has a Giga Chat at TPS. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you could probably do sub 20 with 3 style OP advanced, or 3 style advanced M2. Sub 20 with M2 3 style seems impossible unless we're talking about getting one sub 20 single. I don't know, just like people, there are people who can just like knock out 12 TPS on average, right? To 9 and 2 extra comms. What's up, Ash? Yeah. I don't think M2 would add over 6 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Advanced M2 is like kind of like borderline 3 style too. Yeah, we're just saying like whether or not it's possible, because that's what the person asked. I would never advise it, and I'm also not saying it would like be quick to get there. 10 to 9 with a FD float. Damn it. I did like one extra move. Ugh. Right at the end of the last dog. God, dude. I have some like really insane neighbors, like actual tweakers who probably are meth heads, and weird shit happens way too often. Logos are allowed in 3-blind now, yeah. I feel like these sorts of questions always lead to problematic answers, yeah. Yeah, you could do 60 cubes without in multi without 3 style, but you just have to like have like 30 memo. Meth head neighbors do not sound fun. Yeah, they're crazy, and I've had to do like multiple police reports because they will just be like doing really crazy shit and like going on my property. Screaming. Classic. It's like the 4th mechanical twist this session. I think the 2nd one that I've DNF'd from. I wonder who has the best multi without 3 style. I don't know. Average SoCal neighbor? Yeah. Do I still speedrun games? I haven't recently, but I want to get back into it. How do you calculate a multi-blind attempt? How do you tell if it's good or PB or world record? It's scored like number of cubes attempted, or number of cubes solved minus number of cubes not solved. That's the equation. So my world record is 62 out of 65, so 62 solved minus 3 not solved is 59 points. The last apartment my wife lived in, there was a couple above her having domestic violence all the time. That's the worst, dude. I've heard people having those kinds of neighbors a bunch of times. It's not fun. Dude, what? I think I recalled an inverse pair. Yeah, my neighbors will be like, in the middle of the night, like screaming shit like, "Fuck you, Satan! Fuck you, Satan! I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you! Fuck you!" And just like doing that, like super loud, like they're on their front porch, like my literal neighbor, and that's like 30 feet from my bedroom window, and they're just like doing that at like 1 in the morning. And then I call the cops and I report it, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll send someone over to drive by." And then I'm like waiting, because I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep until this like gets fixed. And then they just never fucking come. Sorry about the profanity. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done anything, I'm like, does this like household know the cops or something? Are they paid off? And then that's just my next door neighbor. Across and to the right from my house, there's a guy who just like once every few weeks, he will park his big ass like F-150 right in front of his house, and he'll leave it on with the music blasting, and then he'll just like be out of his car and just like walking around going like, fuck, 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 like over and over again for like a half hour. And this is a different house. When I moved into this place, I was like, am I that unlucky? Like 2 tweaker neighbors out of like the 3 neighbors that I have. And he's done that exact same thing on like several different occasions where he just like yells the F word over and over and over again for like a literal half hour. It's so weird. Oh, what's up, this guy? Sorry, I'm just ranting about my neighbors. We're gonna move out of here soon. We also share a wall with a granny flat, and they have 2 French bulldogs that, like, every time that people leave the house, their dogs just go... This is my impression of their dogs. Are you ready? And it will just like go on and on and on. We're gonna move out of here as soon as possible. Oh my god, dude. I just dropped the cube like right at the end. I was probably getting it wrong anyways. I want to like save blocks right now, but it's a lost cause. Best part of the stream. Glad you liked it. Yeah, that's just me ranting about my neighbors. I like can't. I think about this all the time because it's just like I live with this. So I take the chance to rant about it when I can. Sounds like a Nintendo character. Yeah, it sounds like a Pokemon maybe. I normally think dogs are cute. These dogs, I daydream of horrible things happening to these dogs. Clipped it, maybe the first clip, yeah. PB single for 3x3 is $5.97. I actually have a recent YouTube video about it. If you go like my second or third most recent YouTube video, that's my PB single. Why does Stanley not like sharing his PBs? Because he doesn't like it. He prefers privacy, I think. A Pokemon with brain damage, yeah. Annoyingly for me is this bathroom fan. It stays on for 15 minutes after turning off the light. And there's nothing you can do about that? That's crazy. You should like ask a landlord or something. Have you ever met Soul Timmy? Is that like Soup Timmy's alter ego where he plays soul music. Yeah, we really don't need more of Stanley not sharing PB discourse. This is like a dead horse.
Dude, this accuracy has taken a massive dip.
It's so, like, all over the place. I had a really good streak. I had, like, a really huge streak of DNFs and then a really good streak of successes. And now I'm back on the DNF streak. God, dude. Tilted me with neighbor talk? Nah, that's fine. It was me. By Devious Penguin. Mint soup, yeah, I know. I was just making a dumb joke. You would think it's impossible for you to DNF a single blind solve when you attempted 250 cubes and solved most. I also attempted 300 and solved most. But I digress. Yeah, I go faster when I'm doing 3 blind. I had to go like a little safe just to get a success because I needed the mental reset. How do you get all of these cubes? I purchased them. Very cringe. It's okay. I prefer successes, even if they're slow. Other than buying, what else could he have done? Yes. I mean, I've been given maybe like 40 of my cubes, but that's the GTSs, and I don't use those almost ever anymore. Ever gonna do AO 500? No. What's the best chocolate? I don't know. I like, I guess I like Ghirardelli. Alright, BTKT. See you later. About it, current multi-blind world record is an AO 65. It is. True. My favorite thing about multi-blind, I like that it's like mental exercise. Have you ever met Dominic Shoji? I don't know who that is. I did not think that that would be a DNF. That was 9, pretty nice 9 alg. Cancels. Ugh. Have I met Shiloh? I have. I do know who Emil is. He goes to most of the comps that I go to and says hi to me. No matter how much you do multi, it feels like magic. Rooms are OP. Rooms are really crazy. I'll never forget like learning how that worked and how well it worked. Is there a particular reason why you solve yellow top, orange front? The tutorial that I learned from was Bad Mephisto's, and that's what he uses. So I just used it to follow along easier. Zach Rubio? Yeah, I know Zach. They're like the duo. They always like wreak havoc at the comps I'm at. Do I know August? I don't know anyone named August, I don't think. Extra calm. Bad Mephisto is a throwback, yeah. Wonder how that guy's doing. Memorizing which way each piece is oriented, you kind of just have to look at the centers. That's the only way, and eventually it becomes really automatic. I feel like Bad Mephisto still explains exec better than any other tutorial. I haven't watched it in a long time, so... And I haven't watched any other 3-blind tutorials, so I have no idea. I think I'm gonna do some small multis soon, because I'm getting kind of tired of 3-blind. His new channel? I didn't realize he has a new channel. But yeah, I remember him talking about, he did like a whole like, where have I been video a long time ago, I remember. Nice. 16.9. Nice. Oh, I got another 16.9. Thanks, Stackman. Alright, yeah, you gotta stop asking me who all the people I've met. It's, you only get 3 of those per stream, how about? He has an AI channel? Dope. It's crazy because I think he went to Stanford, right? And I was like living in the Bay Area when I started cubing, so if he was still cubing, I would have like gone to comps with the legend. Am I gonna do a blind tutorial? Maybe at some point. I don't know. Wow. I expected that to be faster. I guess I kind of had Posy exec. No worries, cubers with attitude. Have you meet me? I think so. Had Baby Gronk in my memo. The Baby Gronk LTCT. Yeah, that's where I met you. When will you get multi-world record again? I feel like it's easy for you. Definitely not easy, but yeah, I also cannot predict when and if and when I will ever get it again. Could happen anytime. It's anyone's ball game between me and Ro, but he gets a lot more attempts than I do. So I would bet on him probably. I might need to tighten this thing, honestly. I keep having like weird slip-ups where I start doing a move and then I have like that kind of thing happen, and then I don't know. It was for Moscow in 2012, maybe. But I also don't think... I think it's unlikely he was ever, like, doing an attempt that was, like, easy for him. He was still, like, pushing himself, probably. Maybe a dumb question, but can someone with aphantasia learn rooms, or am I stuck with audio? Yes, you can. You should search for Mark Boyanowski on YouTube. He says he has aphantasia, and he did a whole like video series about using memory palaces with it. God, I'm losing it. How was that at 18? That felt so slow. That was 11 to 9, but it was like 6 URLs, I think. Maybe 5 URLs. 3 people with aphantasia have done 50 plus cubes? Who? Wait, who has aphantasia with and doing 50 plus cubes besides Mark? Do you use Old Pachman? Me? No, I use 3 style. Old Pachman is like a very beginner level method. Tripod and Joel. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Damn it. Joel Kim. I don't know if I know who that is. It sounds familiar. I'm gonna do 3 more solves, and then I'll do some 5 cube multis. Oops. Dude, I took like 2 seconds to find my orientation on that. What's up, John? Thoughts on Premier Speedcubing League announcement? I have not heard of that. Is that like a thing with Dilly Millie? I watched his podcast with Manu, and they talked about stuff like that, but I don't know about that in particular. His channel is Tetra Cubing. I think that person goes to my like local comps. Is that person from Southern California? Does he do a lot of 2x2? I'm surprised more people don't use POW. Any thoughts of that? POW is just hard with letters rather than numbers. Yeah, I don't know if it's bad. I don't think I'm ever gonna learn it. I think Stanley was like serious about learning it, but I don't know if he ever like fully went through with that. I know that RG learned it and got AFR multi with it. Took him a really long time to see improvement with it, I think. It's like I feel like it's one of those things where I don't know if we will ever get like any serious evidence that it's better than like what people currently do. For multi specifically. Damn it. Nice. 11 to 10 and 2 extra comms and a pause. I think if you're creative enough, you're essentially doing PO anyways. Yeah, kinda. It's just, yeah, it's like such a hard thing to like study. It's so nebulous. Like memo, everyone does something different. And it also probably super heavily depends on like the quality of your PAO list, and it's probably very difficult to make a good one. So like one person, like another reason it's going to be like impossible to ever like study and figure out if it's actually good is like one person may come up with a really good PAO list and and then see a lot of success, and another person who's like even better than that person before starting makes like a bad PAO list and then gets worse or something. And it's like, how do you quantify a good and bad PAO list? Everyone's like, how well they work with certain letters varies so much, so it's like, ugh. who's here to scratch up the carpet. Hi. What's up? My cat's here. Wow, I can't believe I got that. I did a 2E2E and a LTCT to make it 9. The dogs are doing the thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's probably kind of hard to hear. Triples your letter pair vocab at minimum? Yeah. I mean, I use full floating. And I use a letter pair list, different letter pair list for every buffer, and it is pretty hard for me to know if it's actually helpful. It definitely helps with exec, I think, but for memo, I think it might just be breaking even. I was talking with Ro about this recently. It's super annoying to discuss memo stuff because it's all subjective and super accurate, or hard to accurately describe. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like the most complicated and difficult event to optimize, which is like why it's the best. Everything else is gonna have like everything else is gonna be solved before multi is, no pun intended. Last solve, and then multi. Jesus, dude. I did 11 elks, could have been 10. It's also fun looking at different methods and uses for memo in different applications. Yeah. Yeah, I think some people just like really struggle with multi-blind memo, and it's a hard thing to help with. Like, some people I think are just like kind of lack the creativity for like making up stories like quickly, and I've had people ask me for help with that, and that's like the one thing where like a lot of people will think that I'm like super just like naturally good at multi-blind, which I take issue with because I put in like thousands and thousands of hours, and I definitely improve slower than a lot of people. Probably not most people, but there are a lot of people who I improve slower than, and the only reason I'm the world record holder is because I am more dedicated. But the one thing that I do think that I have like a natural thing that I'm good at is like being good at coming up with stories just out of like any set of words, pretty much. Because there are people who will come to me and they're just like hating multi because they can't think of a sentence out of like 3 words, and I'm like for me it was like never a problem, you know. Hi, UFO cubing. Yeah, like from the beginning it was just like easy for me to make up stories out of words, and I didn't even like make a letter pair list or anything from the start. I just like improvised during attempts, and like my second ever attempt while using rooms was a 7 out of 7, and it was my first time attempting more than 4 cubes. What time is it for me? 718. I just scrambled this, so I'm going to solve it. Have I ever considered making a video going through stories on a small attempt? I have considered that. I would just like need to either, for some things, I would need to like change words that I normally use to make it, one, like probably less vulgar, or to like not use like certain people, but I don't know, maybe. I feel like I'm the reverse of you, Graham. Like, you struggle to come up with the words, you mean? Or you mean, like, not putting in the time? Improvement rate? It's been kind of cracked when I've been actively practicing, but consistency with practice is garbage. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes you find an old Graham comment asking about beginner blind stuff. Yeah. I like leaving those up. Okay, I'm gonna do this multi-attempt. Behave yourselves in chat while I'm away for 2.5 minutes. For the record, my goal with 5 cube attempts is overall just like hopefully remembering everything with 2 pass memo, but if possible, like sub 230. Sub 230 is a good time. My PB is 209. It's possible I beat that, but extremely unlikely. But splits I'm aiming for, like sub 120 memo is decent. And yeah, 230 overall. Okay, that was good. Not sub 2:30, but it's a decent time anyways. One of the things I picked up from Memory Sportsbook was that they really focus on learning storytelling as a skill. That's interesting. I often wonder, like, what I could learn from Memory Sports people and what they could learn from me. Like, how much are they doing badly that I've figured out, and vice versa. Because Memory Sports, that has been around longer than cubing, I think. But, I mean, definitely has been around longer than cubing, but I don't know about, like, modern competitive Memory Sports, like how long that's been around, but also I feel like it's, like, smaller than cubing. So maybe, like, there's less density of, like, people optimizing things. Order of words makes it difficult to remember. There's a more logical order. Like, that thing is blue versus blue thing. Yeah, that's where the creativity comes in. Where you need to, like, improvise in a way that makes the order knowable. And eventually it becomes, like, rules that you have for every, like, combination of things so that you don't have to improvise anymore, because that wastes time. Kind of freaks me out when I see people with even faster improvement rates, like Simon. Yeah, Simon has a really fast improvement. Rose was insanely fast. Simon's... Mine was pretty fast. I feel like Simon's is, like, a little faster than mine was. I was doing 60 cubes in, like, under 2 years. Andrew Tan, is that his name? He just got, like, a 43 out of 45. He's started multi, like, early 2023, I think. It's pretty fast. Or was it 2024? I don't know. Do I know how to basic? Yeah. Have a one-off podcast discussing memory sports stuff with a good memory sports person? Yeah, that could be cool. Like, probably cool person to do that with would be Nelson Dulles. Am I not improvising anymore? I mean, I do, kind of, but, like, it doesn't really feel like it. Like, there is, like, a set way that I will make up a story for, like, pretty much everything. Axes is... I haven't seen his as much, I don't think. I don't really know, like, to what extent his improvement rate has been. What do I average on 5x5? Like, when I'm practicing a lot, maybe like 112. But right now, more like 115, maybe like 117. Alright, I'm gonna do this next attempt. Cool to start out with a 5 out of 5 and not, like, too slow. just one move DNF that. Damn it. That one I'm confused about. I might have mistraced that. That was a really bad memo, damn. I don't know why, I just got like stuck on stuff. Like tracing. Yeah, I guess Road didn't just start in like 2019. He did have practice that probably helped a lot. Axel is sub-hour 56 and has done under 100 attempts? Really? Under 100? I thought he like practiced a ton. I felt like he like uploaded a lot for like multiple years now. But also, like, total big attempts doesn't say everything, you know? Because you can do a lot of other practice that'll help. So I feel like total time is kind of important. World record for 5 cubes multi-blind is my PB of 209. He's a 2023 ID. Are you talking about Axe? Still, like, I don't know if that... I just don't have all the information still. Didn't Ro say you used to do visual memo for everything? I'm not sure. Okay. Good attempt incoming. Okay, that was really good. Damn. That's like maybe PB2? feel like I have like a 213 or something, but I don't remember. That's my best one in like forever. I think that might be PB2. Wow. Sheesh. That was not lucky. Wow. I'm saving those scrambles. That was super good. So I think the scrambles, off the top of my head, I think 3 blind was 10 to 9 with LTCT. This cube was 11 to 9 or 11 to 10 with a 2E2E. I had this case. Yeah. 6 alg edges with a 2E2E. That cube was 10. This one was 11 to 10. This one was 10 to 9. That was not lucky. That was like worse than average, actually. That's crazy. Dude, wow. I'm shocked about that one. Am I planning on streaming on YouTube regularly? Probably. I might like multi-stream Twitch and YouTube. The only problem is like I would like to be able to follow chat on both, but that might be hard. Yeah, I'm not sure. My PB for most cubes blind, no DNFs in one go. If you mean like a multi-blind where I didn't DNF anything, I'm not exactly sure if that's what you mean, but if that's what you mean, my best is 54. Solves are goated to watch. Thanks, chicken. You can use Restream to follow chat on both. Oh, is that Restream.io that I keep hearing about? Oh yeah. No! Dude, I forgot that when you click generate scrambles, my god, that's so annoying. It automatically copies for you. I hadn't copied the scrambles that I hadn't pasted the scrambles that I just did anywhere. Can I look at like multiple things in my clipboard? How do I do that? There's a way to do that, right? Somebody help me. It's an OBS plugin? Okay. Dope. Well, I'm gonna scramble these in the meantime. Does anybody know if I just copied the scrambles from that attempt to my clipboard, and then CS Timer auto-copied the new scrambles I just generated? I forgot that it does that. Is there a way to access the previous copy on my clipboard? I'm not really like a computer genius. Control Windows V. It's a PC. I'll try that. Windows V for Windows. Okay, let's see. I'll try Control Windows V first. Okay, I don't think it's Control Windows V, maybe just Windows V. Clipboard. Turn on clipboard history to copy and view. It only has one thing, I think, because I hadn't turned on my clipboard history. So this is probably not it. Let me just check. Okay, well I just freaking showed myself one of the new scrambles, so I'm gonna re-scramble that first one. That's annoying. Rip. I think I lost the scrambles. Yeah, I can recon from the VOD. It's just annoying. I would want to avoid that, but yeah, it's not gone forever. That's my best on cam too.
like PB2 and best on cam, because I didn't get my PB on cam, unfortunately. That's so funny that they don't turn that on until you like first use it. I really have to pee. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back. Gonna look on my phone and look at the scrambles while I'm peeing and cheat. Go. Just kidding, by the way. I record my streams with my phone, so I can't cheat. 6x6 PB single? Nice. Do I have a board for all my PBs? I do. How much could you actually cheat by looking at the cubes for a minute? I don't know. It would be hard to actually cheat. As long, like I could maybe cheat on that one because it's in my orientation facing the camera. All right. My exec has been so good lately. 106 is crazy. I had like a 102 exec on my stream yesterday, and my best ever is 101. I think I had like 2 103s and a 102. That was also like really difficult scrambles. A shit ton of floats on that one, I think. I think 3 blind was just 10, but this one was 11, could have been 10, but I missed a float. This one was 11 to 10 with a 2 FDR comms, or RFD comms. This one was, I think, this was 11 to 8. Or no, yeah, 11 to 8, because I did a UR float, a UL float, and an FR float. And this one was just 10, I think. No, this one, wait. This one was 11 to 10. Jeez, so that was 10, 11, 11 to 10, 11 to 8, 11 to 10. Yeah, that's super unlucky in a lot of floats. So, sick exec. That's like one of those attempts where I'm like, floating absolutely helps with exec at the very least. Comp tomorrow, so you can't cube today to give your fingers a rest? That's interesting. I definitely always just cube before comps, I don't care. But if you have like hand issues, it's understandable. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna try to not overthink this one because I have like huge 5 out of 5 PB mean of 3 potential right now with 215, 232, and my best 5 out of 5 mean of 3 is 228. I might have just twisted a corner. Dude, I might have just lost orientation. I didn't lose orientation, but I twisted a corner. That's so annoying. This cube's not even loose, dude. By my standards, at least. That would have been barely PB. Would have been PB by like 0.47. So whatever, not a big deal, honestly. That felt a lot slower than that too. That was really hard scrambles again. The first scramble was cursed. It was like... what? It was like 6 to 5 algs with LTCT, and it probably could have been better, but I wasn't about to like retrace and try to figure out buffer orientation in a multi in corners. It's so hard to do. Especially, it was like 3 cycle breaks in corners. Extremely cursed. So I think that was 11 to 10 because it had 5 alg edges, but extremely cursed 6 alg corners. 11 to 10. I don't remember 3 blind. This one was 10 to 9. This one was 11 to 9. This one was 11 to 10. I'm getting unlucky. These are bad scrambles. Or like hard, at least. Fastest n out of n sub n. Fastest? Like... I mean, it's surely going to be 2 out of 2, right? Are you asking like mine? My fastest n out of n sub n is probably 38 second 2 out of 2. Largest n out of n sub n is probably, I think Row has a 60 out of 60. Sub 60, so it's probably that. He might have done bigger than that now, I don't remember. He might have done like a 62 out of 62 or something. My biggest is 54 out of 54. Okay, we go again. Come on. 3 blind? Really? Dude, I did not expect that. Weird. $60 plus perfect kind of breaks the stat. I mean, 62 sub 62 still works, I guess. 2 out of 2 7x7, yeah. There's a video of that if you just search like 7x7 multi-blind Graham Siggins on YouTube. I'm worried that my neighbor is doing crazy shit again where he like parks his car playing music loudly and is about to yell the F word like 5 million times. There's like really loud car music playing outside my house right now. 7 blind on a tiny modern cube would be interesting. 63 millimeters is what cube is 63 millimeters? I have the Alfu. It's pretty small. I haven't done 7 blind on it yet. I also got the Maylong V2. Is that smaller? Wow, it actually is smaller. I didn't even realize that. How good should someone be at 3 blind before thinking about multi-blind? I'm a long way from thinking about it, but maybe something to work up to one day. You can do multi-blind whenever. Like, I think I learned 3 blind and then I tried 2 cubes multi-blind like a week later or something. Maybe less. There's no reason you can't do it. It's just gonna take longer. It'll make 3 blind easier too, if you get used to doing multi. I like this cube, but I feel like it's not much better than the Alfu, if at all. Maybe if it's like set up super well or like modded, it's better. Alright, here we go again. My girlfriend just got back, so I'm gonna put these on. I think she just got back. Wait, one sec. It totally sounded like someone just came in the door, bro. Yeah, that was definitely just my neighbor getting back. Well, I'm gonna put this on anyways. If you have a good 3 blind success rate, there's like no reason to not do multi. Yeah, you should try it if you want to. What's the cube I have the most of? Yushin Little Magics, yeah. I have, well, I have 83 or something of the Yushin Little Magic stickerless V2, and I have like 95 of the stickered V1 Yushin Little Magic. Greetings from Australia, Sydney, Australia. What's up, Zally Becquerel? What even are your multi-blind mains these days? It's the dual adjust RS3 MV5s. These are some newer maglev RS3 MV5s that I got recently with like gift cards and stuff, so I'm just doing multi on these to break them in, even though they still kind of have logos. You're popular in Oz, apparently. Oh, Australia. Oz, yeah. Maybe this like time is good for people, I don't know. It's gotta be like oh, it's like Saturday for you guys though. It's like middle of the day Saturday, so maybe that's why. Greetings from Missouri. That's where half my family's from. Missouri, they say. Missouri. All my family is basically originally from the Midwest, like Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. I kind of want to go visit sometime and like go to a comp in Nebraska or Kansas or something. That'd be cool. 3 p.m. local in Sydney? Oh, okay. Saturday. That's South Missouri? Oh, okay. Not North Missouri. They only say Missouri in South Missouri. Missouri. Okay. Doing this attempt. I didn't change the scrambles, I guess. Oops. Do I have a purple Among Us in the background? Yeah. Somebody gave that to me at a comp. Didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it there. DNF this one. Jeez, that's bad. Huh. I messed up LTCT on that one. This one, I was in between two different possible words. I need to fix a letter pair combo. Well, I mean, I have two words that are they feel similar, and they both exist on these three pieces. And I have myself like getting stuck on that kind of often. So I should probably fix that. And that's what caused that to me. And then this one, I think, I'm not sure why I was so far off, because I'm pretty sure I got like at least, I feel like I just got one thing wrong. I think I might have messed up an elegant. Back left big yellow force cube, or just a big yellow cube. Back left this. It's the box. Except you might be gone already. See you later. Alright, I'm gonna do like one or two more. Dude, what the hell? I don't know why that was a DNF. I didn't expect to one move DNF this. I assume that floppy cube is normal size, but it looks massive in comparison to the mini 3x3s. Yeah. That's the size. And I DNF 3 blind. Come on. Amateur hour. Alright. This is the last one. It's gonna be good. You have to decide, are you staying or are you going? No distracting me. Okay. My cat is just like opening my door over and over again. Kind of distracted me during memo last time. I'll do another one just because I can't end on a 5 out of 5. The classic cope continue session. I assume. Oh, I already read that. What's up, Mythicube? like the DK soundtrack? Nice. Yeah, I found like a 7-hour Donkey Kong relaxing music video, and I'm like, that's perfect. I grew up playing the Donkey Kong Country series. I love those. Okay. Lock in. We're locking in. I was so unsure about that. Wow. Those were pretty lucky scrambles. That was kind of like not a good time considering the scrambles. 3 blind? Oh wow, you got the scrams. Thanks. Well, I think I did the like saving chat thing, so I should be able to see that afterwards. Josiah reconstructed 3 out of 5 solves. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Those scrambles, I think I did 10 to 8 on 3 blind, and then 9 on this one, 10 to 9 on this one, so 10 to 8, 10, 9, 10 to 9. This one was 12 to 10. This one was 8 to 7. I think. Yeah, 8 to 7. So pretty cracked scrambles. But I paused a lot, unfortunately. Copy paste now to be safe. Okay. Last alg on the 4th cube was a ZBLL that you know. 4th cube, so like that one? Oh. It's just, that? So really just, yeah, 2-corner twist. I know a couple algs for that. I used multiple things that could be ZBLLs on that attempt. Also, this is like a ZBLL. I did that on 3 blind. Okay. Could get a 3 out of 3, mean of 3, but I'm gonna try to not think about it. Or a 5 out of 5, mean of 3. Not 3 out of 3. Okay. Come on, blindfold. Stop. Nice. 5 out of 5, mean of 3. I was a little worried about that one. ZBLL mentioned James has entered the chat for the 3rd time. Is it second cube like a B prime, L prime, B away? Not sure what you mean. Lots of LTCT or ZBLLs? Yeah. Blind does have a lot of ZBLLs. A lot of parity algs are ZBLLs as well. I mean, LTCTs are parity algs, but a lot of non-LCCT parity algs are also ZBLLs. And then some T2Cs as well, but I haven't learned that. But yeah, I got a 5 out of 5, mean of 3. Let's go. 230.7. That's pretty good. I think I'll do. I don't want to like end on a 5 out of 5, so I'm just gonna do another one. Okay, I'm gonna lube this one because it is like so fast. I need to slow it down. I feel like it keeps making me think I'm gonna make a mistake. I feel like Silk does like the perfect amount of slowing down of this cube. Silk is great. I didn't get on the Silk train until like NAC. I bought my first thing at NAC. Just curious which letter pair in Graham's scheme he is getting caught up on. I don't use letter pairs because I'm a noob. Are you talking about from like a few attempts ago where I was saying like 2 pairs exist on the same 2 pieces and they're too similar? It's just PL and TB. I could easily change it. I just lazy. I should probably change. It's especially easy because this piece, like, I only have 1 extra set of words for it, so it's like basically it's easy to come up with extra words for it, even considering that I have like floating words for a bunch of things. Sorry for joining late, just woke up. You should be sorry. No more tardiness. Nice. Good luck cubing. I got some new Maglev RS3 and V5s and a Balcor RS3 and V5 Abhijit. That's what I've been breaking in. Okay, we go again. kept locking up on that last one. This is what happens when these cubes I'm breaking in, I haven't like tensioned them to make them the looseness that I'm used to, and I just like keep freaking locking up. It's so frustrating. And this one I recalled a pair wrong. That attempt was going really well, and then I just started locking up a bunch at the end. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah, it's my first time doing YouTube stream in a while. Is rating a thing on YouTube? I feel like they've changed a lot of stuff, but I don't know if they ever added rating. Raids, rating a stream. No raids. Oh no, definitely it's a thing, right? I think I've actually seen it happen. I think I've seen it happen. Let me see. Cross-channel live redirects. Live redirect. That's basically YouTube's version of a raid. This is confusing. You're 15 minutes behind on the stream? Okay, yeah, makes sense. I had a feeling. Live redirect. How do you do this? I found like a 3-year-old live stream fail, r/live stream fail thing about YouTube saying they're doing live redirect. But more on who's eligible. Dude, they just like don't even explain how to do it. How do I? Dude, I'm not doing it. Whatever. I give up. Wow, is this like the 4th time that Aquatic Ambience is played? I feel like this playlist like cycles through songs. Can't believe I got a 215. Pretty sick. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of FTO, and then I will end. I want to de-rust FTO. I definitely got rusty. Oops. Alright. I was averaging like 22. Can I get back to the 22 zone?
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Oh, I forgot to put it back on stack map mode. What events do you have at your comp tomorrow, Abhijit? First comp in 2007? Sheesh. I started cubing in 2014. Oh, this actually is pretty good. Damn it, I did the wrong direction. Did the wrong direction of T2C, so I had to do 2 extra algs. Blind in a few side events, 80 miles from home. It's not too bad, I guess. Last comp I went to was 500 miles from my house. Oops. I think I was forgotten TCP. TCP is hard.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
I feel like I'm specifically like a lot slower at doing centers right now than I used to be. Dude, this is a banger. This is like one of my favorite Donkey Kong Country songs. Hothead Hop. Do you have to learn a lot of algs for FTO? No. Quite the contrary, I would say. You can get pretty fast without learning like any algs at all. Basically just like sledging and hedging a bunch. The first alg set that you should learn is TCP, and that's the only alg set that I've learned, and it's like 18 algs. The hard part about learning it is recognition. Recognition is like really difficult, in my opinion.
8 seconds.
It's so weird just like being significantly slower and like doing solves where everything feels fine, but I'm just like slower. TCP is basically the only developed alg set. Yeah, I don't really know much about stuff beyond that. What do I think about ZZ method? You're a big fan. I've never learned it. I don't know. It seems probably fun, but a lot of algs to learn. So I'm not gonna learn it. noticed they had tropical freeze stuff on here. Also, that was decent. I did not feel like that was actually going to be good. This is so bizarre. I have a solve that felt fine and it was bad. And a solve that felt bad and it was actually okay. Do I think FTO should be an official event? I think it's definitely, if there's going to be an event added, FTO by far is the best candidate. Like, not even close. FTO multi-blind, I'll pass for now. I did one FTO blind solve, and I don't think I want to go back until I'm ready to like learn 3-style. And like, not that fun with the method that I had to use. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I know about the 3-style doc. He gave me it. I started looking at it and I was like, I'm good. Maybe sometime in the future. I think I might have just twisted a corner. Yeah, I definitely did. Hope I twisted it back right. I think I did, yeah. Kind of not that fun even with 3-style. I feel like if I got really comfortable with 3-style, it would probably be pretty fun. At least to like improve at it for a while. But yeah, like memo is just weird, and it seems like I kind of liked the memo part because it's like actually very little to memo. It's like not that hard. But yeah, it's just the exec that was like really not fun. I solved the corner wrong. Or a triple, I guess. I did the wrong TCP alg. That was cringe. What's the weirdest puzzle you've blind solved? I know Enix thing. That's Enix thing, but have you done huge in an event? I mean, I've done up to 9x9 blind. The weirdest puzzle I've done blind? I've done clock blind. Done Pyraminx blind, I've done I mean FTO blind. I'm not sure what else would be considered weird. I've done Megaminx blind. That was really difficult, but a fun challenge. Loop over blind. Interesting. My gosh. Find the piece. Oh my god, dude. TCP recognition. I was pretty lucky, but I had horrible pausing. Does 2 through 7 blind count? I mean, yeah, I've done that. I've attempted 2 through 8 blind too, like twice or something. long time ago. Do you think you can beat any of Enoch's record? I mean, I have beaten his... He did 9 blind before me, and I beat his record. I definitely can beat his 11, 10 blind records. It's just a matter of, like, doing enough attempts to get a success. His times are not good. It's just really hard to get a success. I don't know what other records he has. I mean, I think if I put a lot of time into Mega Blind, I could definitely beat his Mega Blind. But it requires, like, so much work. And I just, like, I don't think I care enough to put in that work to, like, a obscure thing like that.
8 seconds.
Yeah, I have 9 blind world record, and 8 blind, and 7 blind, and 6 blind. I have for a super long time now. There's just, like, no competition. Yeah, Enoch's YouTube content is cool. Yeah, I do want to learn square one blind. I'm going to probably look into that soon. Did like 4 rotations to recognize and then execute TCP. Has Tom tried 8 blind? I don't know. Do I plan to do 10 blind? I've attempted it like over 50 times, but I'll probably get back to it at some point. Yeah, there's a lot of methods for square one blind I've noticed, and I don't know which one to try. That's part of the problem with starting. Don't want to like do something bad.
8 seconds.
God, I want to play Donkey Kong now. DKC1 is such a good game. Hey, I did the right alg that time. This is like the weird temple level where the beaver's chasing you on the wheel. Such a weird game when you think about it. I feel like if I streamed video game stuff, I would probably do it on Twitch still. Just because my YouTube channel is like very cubing centered. Like everyone who follows me on YouTube is like, I mean, not everyone, but like 99%, they're like cubers. They might like the video game stuff, but I don't know.
8 seconds.
horrendous case for last bottom triple. Dude, I'm so slow. My god. I'm ruining all my sessions, big averages. Sag.
Seconds.
Tanked up trouble. Thanks, Simon. See you later. Tough call. Oh my god. What am I doing? God, dude. That was so bad. Doesn't Diancheng have magnetic 10x10s? Yes. I got myself one. I think this is actually a ball core too. This is why I don't have anything else to spend my Speedcube Shop gift cards on, because I already got the Diancheng 9x9, 10x10, etc. and 8x8. I do have a self-magnetized 10x10. It's up there. Through 11 blind relay when? I don't think I will ever do that. I think I can pretty confidently say I will never try to do that. Do I have a city in my head that I memorized for multi-blind? Kind of. I mean, real life places in cities. I really want to get the Master Kilo. Sounds like it'd be fun to solve, yeah. Yeah, I did do a stream where I was reassembling the magnetized 10x10, and I think I was streaming for like 12 hours magnetizing it, and like majority of that time was me trying to reassemble it and like struggling so hard that I had to just like end stream and go to bed. Because it got like super late and I was like just hating life. If I did better TCP, I would have sub 20'd. And like slow recognition, and then bad execution. My 2 out of 2 multi-blind PB is 38.38, I think. Most cubes are slower than you at 3x3 are faster than you in big cubes. Interesting. Maybe it's because they're bad at 3x3 and so they compensate by practicing a lot of big cubes. That's probably how I am.
8 seconds.
Yeah, that was a very out of nowhere. That was my first sub 40. The 2 out of 2 PB. It was really ridiculous scrambles. I think it was like 9 and 8 to 7 or 9 to 7 or something. Yeah, I'm aware. Abhijit. I'm just gonna do a couple more solves. I'm getting pretty tired of sitting. It's been a long stream. And I'm gonna eat dinner. Left, but then had FOMO and came back. Has anyone done 3 blind OH? I mean, definitely a lot of people have done 3 blind OH. Jake Clausen, I think, is still like... I don't know if he still has world bests, but he had the world best for a long time, and he like actually tried to optimize one-handed 3 style. I think my best is like 40 seconds or 50 something. It's really not fun for me, at least. Patrick Ponce? That's funny. Jake still has world best. Wow. Yeah, I think Jake got like a 27 or something. OPOP sounds ridiculously annoying and difficult. Timo did 11 out of 15. Oh yeah, he had a broken arm. Ben Stokes has it? Oh, okay. Abhijit spreading fake news. What's the time? Do you know, James? Dude, my recognition for things is horrible right now. 2180? Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. My next comp is in like a week and a half. It's on a weeknight. And it only has 6, 7, and Mega Minx. My next comp with multi-blind is February 22nd, and it has 1 attempt, and I have to drive 8 hours to get there. And that's my only planned multi-blind as of right now, aside from Worlds. Unreal Scram? Was he like grinding one-handed OH and then finally got like a ridiculous scramble? I'm kind of tempted to just do actual 3-blind on this, just knowing it's crazy. Any tips for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blind? You mean like 2 through 7 blind? Want 5th place and need sub 130? I don't know, practice a lot. You just gotta practice a lot until you get comfortable with stuff. Can't really get around that. I got confused by that. Let me see it again. I did something weird. Hello, Serena. Oh, I misscrambled. Oh my god. 6 Algs? My god, dude. I'm just gonna pretend. I had horrible turning. That's a really ridiculous scramble. Basically just has like 1 bad case, and that's the one I looked up on. Eight-hour drive to Denver, it'll be worth it, because I think you'll get world record based on your calculations. I hope so. Seems unlikely to me at this point, but it's a numbers game, just a matter of trying. Eventually it'll just happen. I haven't played Skyward Sword. It's like one of the few Zelda games I have never played. Eight-hour drive to Denver. Do you mean that you're driving 8 hours to Denver, Simon? Denver is way longer than 8-hour drive from me. I'm an 8-hour drive from Denver? You're saying that? Definitely not. Denver is like at least like 15-hour drive, right? I live in San Diego. Oh. Yeah, the comp is in San Jose, Simon. It's probably more like a 7-hour drive, but with traffic and stops, maybe like 8. Best place to live to maximize multi-blind attempts? Poland. That's my bet. Poland, maybe Weston Supermare. I feel like they get shit tons. I can't help but notice that the east coast of the USA also has been having a lot. World record percentage went up. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna end. I gotta go eat. Do you think you'll go to May the Cube be solved? I thought about it. It's tempting. I'm on the fence. Most likely not, but maybe. I'll say. New Zealand had a fair number. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end. If I keep talking to chat, I'll just never end. Thanks for watching. I'll figure out how to stream, or how to raid maybe next time. Okie doke.